My favorite 7th hour ELA class. I just wanted to explain to you in a video how things are going to work for ELA for my class. Okay, so I posted everything that you're going to need to do in Google Classroom, and this is pretty much how it's going to work for the rest of the year. Okay, so every week I'm going to post an article. I already did that. It's number 63. And I posted independent reading, number 64, and a writing log, number 65, and then Khan Academy, number 66. So every week you're going to get these 4 assignments. Okay? So if you go into the number 63, the brain article, you got to make sure you read the directions. Okay? So there are 4 things you need to do for this assignment. So you got to go to newsela.com. And I already assigned to you the article, This is Your Brain. You're going to read that article. You can change the lexile on it. All right, so when you go into News ELA, here is the article. You can change, I believe you can change the lexile to whatever you would like. I had it set, it's preset at 1040 lexile. Okay, so you're going to read this article. Okay, read the entire article, and then you're going to work on the activities, and the activities are located over here. So you don't need to do the science one, you're just doing the ELA. You're doing the write activity and the quiz activity. So you're writing a response to the prompt, okay, and then you are also taking the quiz, okay. All right, so when you are done with that, then you're going to go back into Google Classroom. Go back into Google Classroom and you're going to mark it done. Okay, number 63. Once you're done with all of those 3 of those items, you also need to highlight any words in red that you don't know in that article. If you want to read it and listen to me reading it out loud, you can go to the YouTube video on here as well. All right, so that's what you need to do for assignment number 63. And then if we go back into Google Classroom, number 64 is independent reading. So you need to read the directions. It says read a book of your choice for 20 minutes 3 times a week, so 60 minutes total. Doesn't matter to me if you do 10 minutes a day for 6 days or 20 minutes 3 times a week. You can read any book of your choice. Okay. I have given you some News ELA articles that you can read. Okay, so you can click on that, and it opens up this collection of articles, something to read. So you can choose any of these articles that you want to read. Lots and lots of stuff for you to look at. Okay, so if you like sports, go to the sports section. If you like superheroes, if you like yucky stuff, if you like funny, silly, and strange, or poems, lots of things for you to read. Okay, when you're done with that, when you're done with reading for the week or for those several days, you're going to open up this reading log. And I've given you examples. You're going to write the date that you read. Okay, so for me, I would enter, what's today? Today is the 14th. 4/14, and I'm going to write the name of the article, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to write down pages 1 to 2, and I'm going to write down that I read for 10 minutes. Okay? So you are filling this out as you go. The other thing that I gave you is options, like what can I read? If I don't want to read a News ELA article, you can get a free library book online here, but you have to have a library card and you have to have a parent call to get you one. Okay? So I've given you the information on here. If you own a Kindle, here are places where you can download free books. In Clever, I also assigned you all of the digital books online. So if you go back into Google Classroom, and I've given you the entire digital library. So number 57, 58, 59, and 60 has your entire digital library. You're just going to click on that. Click on the digital library. It goes in through Realize. So I'm going to click on Take Me There Now, so I don't want to wait. Can you hear my dog snoring in the background? She's so loud. Okay, so then here you'll be able to click on, you'll be able to get to it. I can't show you on here, so I can't show you on here because I'm logged in as a teacher, but you'll be able to access it on there. Okay? All right, so that's another way that you can get to free books, and I also gave you news ELA articles on here. Okay, so that's the independent reading. You got to read for 60 minutes a week and then just log it. And then your next assignment is to do some writing. So I gave you a writing log, number 65. So you got to write 500 words for the week. So you're going to do it on here, number 65. And then I've given you an example. So let's look at the writing log. It says, read and respond to the prompt in full sentences, either in a notebook or in a digital document. For credit, you need to write at least 500 words for the week. What if I'm stuck? I've given you a text to inspire you. Okay, set up a realistic goal and routine for yourself. How often will you do it, for how long, and what time of the day works for you? So you can do this several times a week to get to your 500 words, or you can do it one time. Okay, so prompt number 1, it says, write a letter or email to your ELA teacher. Include 3 facts, feelings, or details you'd like them to know, 2 questions you have for them about school or anything, and 1 thing that made you laugh or smile recently. So you're going to write that here. Here is my response for prompt 1. You're going to do all of your writing here. Then you're going to count your number of words. Okay? Prompt 2, describe a topic or subject you consider yourself to be an expert in or fascinated by. Why does it interest you? What do you still want to know? Many of you would write about video games or TikTok. Find something really interesting to write about. Okay? Prompt 3, what are 3 goals, personal or academic, you have for yourself in the next 2 weeks, in the next 2 months, or in the next 2 years, or in the next 20 years? You can write about any of those. Okay? Now, if you need something to read to inspire your writing, I've given you something to click on. Okay? About this guy who wrote 120 letters to students to tell how special they are. Or maybe you want to read this one, Curiosity Prepares the Brain for Better Learning. Or maybe you want to read this one. When you sign in, you'll be able to get to it. Okay? Okay, so then I also gave you a copy of my writing for the week. So here I wrote a letter to you. How are you? I'm fine, even though I've been cooped up in my house for a long time, blah, 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 blah. Here's my prompt 1, prompt 2, prompt 3. And you can see I wrote the number of words, and it equals a little over 500 words. Okay? Now, if you want to figure out how many words you've written, you go to Tools, and you go to Word Count. Okay? All right. Last thing that you're going to work on is you are going to work on number 66, Khan Academy, which is working on commas. The instructions say for you to, it says use your username email to log into Khan Academy. If you've never logged into Khan Academy, our class code is written here, GRB7A5WR. You're going to complete 30 minutes of Khan Academy grammar punctuation on the comma and apostrophe by Sunday at midnight. Okay. So if we go to that assignment, here it is. So you're just working on this for 30 minutes, even if you do not finish it. So here's the introduction to commas. It gives you all the stuff that you can work on here. Okay, but I'm going to start from the top. I'm going to start here. Okay, and then I'm going to start. Which terminal punctuation mark would you use to end this sentence? Oh no, I'm going to pick this one. See if it's right. Ooh, I got it right. Do you think there's life on Mars? Let's say I'm picking this one. Oh, it's telling me it's wrong. Let's try this one. Check. So I can get help here. Okay. And it gives me information. And it gives me other information here. Okay, so this is a way for you to learn how to do commas. That's the focus for this week on Khan Academy. Okay? All right, when you are done with all of these assignments, mark them done in Google Classroom. Don't forget to do that. Okay? Please ask me questions. You can email me. You can send me a text. You can write a comment in Google Classroom. Okay, I posted my office hours. My office hours are Wednesdays 9 to 10:30 and Fridays 1 to 2:30. If you send me a text or an email or something like that, I will respond to you pretty quickly. Okay, office hours are a time for you and I to talk about the material and what you need help with. My phone number is 810-300-0850. You can text me if you have questions. I go to bed at 9:30 though. Don't text me after that. So whatever questions you have, send me a text or email me or put a comment on Google Classroom. Love you guys. Stay safe. Hope you're doing okay and everyone is staying healthy. Bye.